Welcome. Today, we will examine fostering a community of care in online graduate education by drawing on the concept of the affective filter hypothesis. As those of us who work in language acquisition know, the affective filter model is a framework that plays a crucial role in reducing the stress and anxiety within a learning environment. The affective filter hypothesis is one of 5 hypotheses within Stephen Krashen's theory of second language acquisition. According to Krashen, motivation, self-confidence, and anxiety are key variables in the successful acquisition of a second language. An affective filter is characterized by a negative emotional reaction to the learning environment that impacts these variables, such as fear, embarrassment, apprehension, or self-doubt. These negative emotions act as a filter in the learning process. A community of care refers to a social ecosystem where members collectively prioritize each other's well-being. In higher education, this concept involves fostering a culture of empathy, inclusivity, and mutual support, ensuring that students feel connected and valued, even in an online setting. Online graduate education has grown exponentially, offering flexibility and accessibility to learners worldwide. However, this mode of education also brings challenges, particularly in creating a supportive and engaging learning environment. Today, we'll explore how these challenges can be mitigated through a community of care facilitated by the affective filter hypothesis. In an online environment, students often experience feelings of isolation and disconnect. Online graduate students are particularly vulnerable to a high affective filter due to factors like isolation, self-directed learning challenges, and the pressure to balance academic, professional, and personal responsibilities. Addressing these factors is critical for fostering effective learning. Faculty members may not always be aware of or know how to support online graduate students who experience stress. The affective filter may serve as a framework for faculty-initiated strategies to identify and lower stress among graduate online learners. Graduate students face unique stressors, including increased academic competition, expectations to publish and teach, and the need to meet advisor expectations. For online learners, these stressors are compounded by feelings of isolation and less direct access to support systems. Faculty play a pivotal role in lowering the affective filter. Through consistent communication, personalized support, and fostering a trusting relationship, faculty can help reduce student stress and create a more conducive learning environment. Faculty members may not always be aware of or know how to support online graduate students who experience stress. The affective filter may serve as a framework for faculty-initiated strategies to identify and lower stress among graduate online learners. The affective filter model for online graduate education involves collaborative efforts between faculty and institutions to create a supportive environment. This model emphasizes the importance of the faculty and student relationship, which is built on trust, communication, and a holistic approach to student well-being. Strategies designed to offset the affective filter should focus on both academic and interpersonal care. While there is a range of strategies that can be initiated by either the faculty member or other stakeholders within the institution, faculty relations are the key. Trust is foundational to reducing the affective filter. In an online setting, trust can be built through regular, meaningful interactions, flexible communication options, and showing genuine care for students' academic and personal challenges. Other key strategies that faculty can use to build relationships include maintaining flexible availability, connecting students in order to build community, showing empathy, and providing individualized support for students to build the skills they need. All of these actions play a role in creating mutually respectful relationships. Flexibility is key to supporting online graduate students. Offering asynchronous learning options, flexible deadlines, and personalized learning pathways can help students manage their diverse commitments and reduce the stress associated with rigid academic structures. Humanizing the online learning experience involves faculty sharing personal stories, showing empathy, and being approachable. These practices can make faculty seem more relatable, fostering a supportive learning environment where students feel comfortable seeking help. Timely and substantive feedback is crucial for reducing student anxiety. Feedback helps clarify expectations, reinforces progress, and provides students with actionable insights, all of which contribute to lowering the affective filter and enhancing learning outcomes. Now, let's take a few minutes to examine 3 case studies in which online graduate faculty leveraged the principles of the effective filter hypothesis to implement strategies to lower the effective filter for their students within the community of care model. First, let's look at a faculty member who noticed that one of their ESL students was struggling with anxiety during recorded presentation in their online course, often freezing up and forgetting prepared material. To address this, the faculty member used the effective filter hypothesis principles by providing personalized, encouraging feedback after each presentation, emphasizing progress over perfection. By acknowledging the student's efforts and small improvements, the faculty member lowered the student's anxiety and created a supportive, low-stress environment. As a result, the student's confidence grew, and their performance in future presentations improved. Next, let's consider a faculty member, who when teaching an online graduate course, realized that a few students were hesitant to participate in class discussions due to fear of making mistakes in front of their peers. To reduce this anxiety, the faculty member implemented group discussions in smaller breakout rooms, where students could practice speaking without the pressure of the larger group. This strategy, aligned with the effective filter hypothesis, lowered the students' stress by creating a safer, more inclusive environment. With reduced anxiety, students became more engaged in the course and were more willing to participate in larger class discussions over time. Finally, let's examine a case in which a faculty member recognized that one of their graduate students, an international learner, was experiencing heightened stress due to language barriers and cultural adjustment challenges, which affected their academic performance. Drawing on institutional support, the faculty member referred the student to the university's Writing Center and Language Support Services, where they could receive targeted help with academic writing and language development. Additionally, the faculty member collaborated with the International Student Office to provide cultural adjustment resources. By leveraging these institutional supports, the faculty member applied principles from the effective filter hypothesis, reducing the student's anxiety and helping him build the language skills needed to succeed academically in a supportive, low-stress environment. The integration of the effective filter model for online graduate education into a community of care philosophy has broad implications for the success of online graduate programs. By addressing students' affective needs, institutions can improve retention rates, student satisfaction, and overall program success. Fostering a community of care in online graduate education is essential for lowering the effective filter and supporting student success. All stakeholders, faculty, administrators, and institutions should consider how they can implement strategies in their own contexts to create a more inclusive, supportive, and effective learning environment where all students can achieve their goals. Thank you for your attention. Please feel free to contact me with questions or for further discussion.